taking him out the house. Like he needed rides and stuff like that. Like the nigga was just broke. And it was just like I thought that he was like, okay, hold on, I'm a little nervous. So let me really like try to tell the story. I feel like he was trying to use me as like a crutch,
Right.
basically. Like I was kind of feeling bad for him because when I was going like spending the night at his house, like his mom would like come in and snap on him. He would be like, "Oh, like my mom is a narcissist. She's the worst." Like he would be telling me all these sob stories, so I would feel bad. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, I started like, okay, so he got kicked out of his mom's house, and then I saw that he had commented on a girl picture on the day that we was together. So I'm doing all this stuff for you. I'm feeding you and your little sister because y'all in there hungry. Your mama got AIDS. Like it's just everything was real bad. Yes, his mom got AIDS. He told me his mom got AIDS,
Yo, I was.
and I'm sitting there
I
trying to
promise
be
you.
there for him.
I promise you. The way you're. I'm not laughing at the situation itself. It's the way you're describing this shit. Why are you saying it like that,
No, I'm
bro?
just trying to
What,
tell. I'm trying to give y'all a real visual. Like,
bro?
I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to give y'all a real visual. Like, yes, his mom had AIDS. And he's sitting there telling me, yes, my mom is the worst. She's this, she that. Me and my sister don't be eating. So I'm sitting there bringing them food to the house, trying to
Yeah, nah,
help
be
him
a good.
out.
You're trying. Nah, you're trying to be a good. I feel that. As you. I mean,
Right.
you. I feel you.
Yes, he was wrong for telling me that. But yeah, I feel like he was just basically trying to like butter me up and get he was trying to make me feel bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, but I don't know. I felt played, so I had to come on here and tell my story because I played real bad. But I
Nah,
ended up cutting him off. We ain't talked for that long, but that's my problem. I be trying to like heal people or whatever, and
y'all
you
want
know
to
that
be on the building.
he's 20 and I'm 20
Mm-hmm.
because people asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah. I feel
people
like,
was asking.
but the difference between you and a lot of women is that you kind of gave up when you realize that there's no point. You're doing a lot more than you really should be. There's a lot of
Yeah,
women out here that will see that and gravitate towards it even more. You understand what I'm saying? Like they'll be like, "Oh,
yeah,
he needs this, he needs that," and let me tell you what. The reason why they gravitate towards him even more is because they feel like the more they do for the nigga, like they finna get some type of cool points in the back of his head. Like you're gonna
exactly. I don't
you're
play
gonna
that
know
either.
that I did this, that, and the third form. But in truth, we don't give a listen. Let me tell y'all something, right? You could get down on your knees, right? You could kiss the ground and nigga walks on. It doesn't matter necessarily what you do. If he is not right up here, if he is not morally intact, if he's not elite, then it's not gonna matter in the end. It's
Yeah.
not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna stop him from being him or who he is at his core. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So I'm glad you kind of seen that earlier and said,
Hold on. Can I say something? Can I say something?
so
Y'all, he was such a liar and such a narcissist and such a manipulator that his mama probably don't even got AIDS. It was probably just a part of a storyline for him to make me feel bad for him. Like the
what?
nigga mama probably don't even got AIDS. But yeah.
Wait, what was he
And
talking?
we from Jacksonville, Florida. It's real bad out here. If you ever move to Jacksonville, these niggas is bad. But yeah. All
Nah,
right, bye.
nah, I
Don't
appreciate
talk to no broke nigga, y'all. Don't talk to no broke boys. Okay, I'm done.
bro. Nah, I appreciate you for getting on. All right? Nah, she's hilarious. Nah, she's funny as hell. Bro said his mom. She said his mom probably only got AIDS for. And what's crazy is that she's probably right. She's probably right, man. What y'all gotta realize is, bro, one of the things that a man will recognize about you the most, like immediately, is if you're mentally weak or if you're too nice, if you're too inviting. I'm telling y'all this right now. That is the first thing any man out here will recognize. So just keep that in mind. Nah, she out here talking about the Jacksonville nigga. Let me get somebody else in here, man. Yeah,
Hey, can,
what's going on?
I just joined. Are we
Uh,
talking about guys? Like, I always want to ask you a question.
okay.
Let me just ask you.
Mhm.
Okay. So I was dating this guy for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
When I met him, he said he was like single for like 7 months, thereabout. But he was in a relationship for like 7 years before.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me how the female did him dirty, but he was always telling me how he did her dirty too, you
Right.
know? And I was single. Meeting him, I was single for like 2 years. Um, I have a spiritual life. I wasn't a dedicated Christian or anything like that, but I wanted to wait. I wanted to heal myself before I get into another relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I met this guy. And I'm like, okay, he seemed to be the one, seemed to be the one.
Mm-hmm.
And we met in December, and in January, he said, okay, he wants a relationship. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, okay, fine. He said he was single and everything. I went overseas in May. When I came back in September, I found out that this nigga was the ex that he left. He said couple years or couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
They've been living together all this time.
Oh, how'd you find that out?
All this time.
Oh, how'd you find that out?
She texted me.
She
Because
texted.
she texted me before I went overseas, and I was dismissing it because the
Wow.
guy always said, "Oh, she's crazy," "Oh, she's crazy," and everything, and I was like, okay, um, and I hear and like when she texted me, I kind of hear her out, and I was like, okay, what's going on? She's saying, okay, she'd been trying to text me all along, telling me what the guy was doing, and everything like that. So me, being that I was single all along, I took him back. That was my mistake. I took him back. That was my mistake. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But shortly after, the reason why I did it was because I felt like I was still emotionally attached to him. So I stayed
How?
with him for additional 3 months. Listen, I stayed with him for additional three
In a
months, then
month?
I left. For additional 3 months, then I left because at that point, I'm like, okay, I need to know. I need to like get myself out of this state, out of this parish, because I went over the state and I came back to Jamaica, and I left parish
Wait,
because I'm like, okay, 3 months,
wait,
I
hold
find a
on, hold on.
place. I left
Which part you come from?
Clarendon.
Sorry. Oh Lord. All right.
Yeah, so I left Clarendon. I went to Kingston to live and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't spoke for like a year. This guy, mother hit me up saying that, you know, how I'm the best girl he ever dated. And, Jamaican mommies be,
Yeah.
they're all in it together, all
Mm,
in it together,
mm.
And I was like, okay. And how many persons have you? I know this story might be all over the place, but I was like telling her, how many persons have you told that before? Because obviously I'm not the first. And because me and the mother was like kind of close-ish when I was overseas, and I was like, you knew he was doing all this all along, and I was overseas,
Mm.
and you coming to me now and telling me all this, and I'm just saying all this to say, like, your TikTok page have helped me a lot to show me a lot of red flags,
Mm.
a lot of red flags, especially the video that you did on if a man is attracted to you financially.
Mm.
Trust me, I'm like, I felt like that I never really took care of him, but
Mm-hmm.
I would like if he would say, he has something to do. I felt like watching the channel. No, I felt like subconsciously he asked subconsciously, and I picked it up.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
I
I'm
gotta
like,
remember. Y'all gotta remember the things I tell y'all. I'm from Jamaica too, so um, a lot of the things I tell y'all, it's gonna happen in real life. Y'all's job is just kind of depict it and see if what I mean, is this really happening? Because there's no way that I should be telling y'all what's going on in y'all lives. And
that's so
this is
true.
just for everybody. There's no real way that a random that you don't know in real life is telling you what's going on in your relationship. I'm just putting that out there. But go ahead, man. I could
And
continue.
I remember sending him your video,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, not every person is like that and whatever. I'm like, this is hitting the nail on the head for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is who you are. Like, this is just who you are. So I literally sit on your page looking to see what video you drop next to say, okay, I'm gonna skip and hop over all these niggas because like I'll say I don't have a problem being single because I've been doing it a long time, you know. And I'm like, if I came across your page 2 years ago, bro, I would have saved the embarrassment of this guy. I
Yeah.
would have, because the first moment he said, "Okay, you've been together with this female for like 7 years and you've been single for like 6," I'm like, okay, no, you need at least another year to go.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, like no, I will know that. I'm
Mm.
like, ugh. But that was my embarrassing moment, you know.
Nah,
Like, you know.
I'm definitely glad you know what I mean. You, I was able to help you and you kind of learn from that. But obviously, you know what to do next time around, though, man. You know what I mean. Just pay attention to the signs and the red flags, and if you see the things that I'm talking about, any guy you're talking to, then sit down. I'm telling you, because it's not supposed to happen. I'm on here telling you guys all the bad things that could possibly come from a guy. There's no reason why I should be giving niggas the benefit of the doubt at this point. You understand what I'm saying? So, y'all
Yep,
stay safe now. I appreciate you for hopping on. All right.
no problem.
All right. See you. Get somebody else on here. I like her. She's cool. Let me get
I'm sorry, it was loud where I was at. Hold on.
uh-huh. That's cool. That's cool.
All right, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so it was this guy, right? We've been messing around for a year, right? Nothing like we both agreed this was like nothing serious. And if I was looking for somebody serious, I wouldn't be messing around with him, right?
Mm.
So we've been messing around for over a year, on some sneaky link type shit. And then the other day, he picks me up, and then he said to me as soon as I got in the car, he was like, I feel like you using me. I was like, I'm using you. Using you for what? What do you think I'm using you for? He was like, you know what you're using me for. And then he said the D word. I don't want to give banana. And then he said, you know what you're using me for? You're using me for the D word. And I was like, I don't know. I don't understand what you're coming from because you said I'm using you. But he was like, we did come to an agreement. I was like, exactly. We came to this agreement. So why do you think I'm using you? I don't understand. And then he was like, you know what? He was like, forget it. It was just a joke. I didn't mean to bring it up. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just confused on why would he bring that up if he said like we both agreed to this that was nothing more, nothing. So why do you think I'm using you?
Yeah, no. It's definitely it's not a serious conversation. One of the things that y'all have to realize about men in our generation is that they're gonna say things they know is gonna bother you. If
Mm.
you're talking to him and he says something like that and he doesn't follow through with the conversation, he doesn't actually care that much. Like if he told you, he said to you straight up, "Now you're using me." Obviously, he doesn't have a real problem being used if he, well, used, quote unquote, if he's not following through with the
Right.
conversation for you. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just why they said projection. Yeah, it's really just projection at that point. Now I'm saying one of the things
Wait, they said projection.
y'all also got y'all got to think about it. We one of the things that we've been not even trained, but we have in our mind as men is that once we're like intimate with a girl, that somehow at some point that girl is gonna become attached to us, or that girl's gonna catch feelings for us. So if he's intimate with you for all this time and he not seeing no feelings being caught, he not seeing you not trying to text him 50 times, he's not. Then he's gonna have something to say about that. That's just what it is. 9 times out of 10, if we're intimate with you, we're expecting at some point that it's y'all gonna get attached. KBU Jamaica, yeah.
I'm sorry, I was reading the comments, but I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
It just like caught me off guard because I don't know why he would think that I'm using you. And somebody said in the comments maybe he's using you, so that's why he would ask that. Mm.
Well, I mean, it depends on what your definition of use.
But y'all gotta understand, we both
Yeah, it came
he
to,
wants you to fall in love with it.
yeah, nah, yeah, that's basically what I'm saying, bro. Y'all been doing this, y'all been doing stuff all this time, and you not catching feelings yet? Yeah, I'm being used.
No,
This,
we both agreed to this, so I don't understand why he think I'll use him.
I definitely know where he's coming from, though. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all just be, hey, bro.
Wait, what you mean by that? You
I,
understand where he coming from?
I know
Nah,
what he's.
explain.
Nah, some girls just don't be catching feelings like that. You think that you're doing a lot. You feel like, you know what I mean, being intimate with a girl is gonna do something, but then y'all just be y'all don't care as much as we don't care, and that's just a problem. But the minute y'all don't care as much as we don't care, it's a real issue. Is basically what I'm trying.
Why is that an issue?
Because y'all got to
If we
remember,
already discussed
in the
this and
majority
we
of
both
cases,
told each other, no, if we both told each other our intentions from the jump, then why do you think that something's gonna change?
bro, you know how many times that's ever been, bro. You have to remember, a lot of these agreements happen in the beginning. That's a fact, but it always changes. So he's always gonna expect that change. You understand what I'm saying? And if
Mm-hmm.
that's just what it is. It definitely is an ego thing, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's an ego thing, but it's not every girl's gonna go like that, and that's a fact. You know what I mean?
Right. How is that an issue?
But here, I'm pride. Yeah, nah, that's a fact. But yeah, nah, that's just how that go though.
Maybe he thought like, cause it's gonna be a year in like 2 weeks, so maybe he thought like, oh, this girl probably is falling for me, or she likes me, something like that. So that's probably why he brought it up.
I mean, I really just think he about her. I mean, I'm pretty sure he feel the same. Look, he feel the same way. He just wants to be like that person that's on top. Like he wants the ball in his court. If he finds out that, I don't know if I realize this, but if whenever the girl kind of admits or starts, showing feelings first, the ball is it's immediately in his court. Y'all know that, right? So if
Mm.
y'all just dealing with each other and y'all just consistently doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and you not budging and he not budging, he's just gonna, it's gonna be a problem. But I'm gonna try to get somebody else up on here. All right.
All right, bye. Thank you.
That's a
I
fact.
appreciate
Problem.
you.
Appreciate you. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. It be like that sometimes. You need a different link, but yeah, that link should be longer. Nah, let me get somebody else up in here, bro. Let's see. Y'all gotta send a guest request. What's good?
Hi. I just have a quick question. Um, so like, what made you change like your mindset and whatnot, and like change to like make all these TikToks and whatnot? If you don't mind me asking.
I mean, now I feel like once. Well, first of all, when I started doing this, it was definitely random. I was just sitting down one day in 2020. And I was like, bro, it's getting too easy out here. I'm being honest with y'all. I was sitting down on my couch one day in 2020, and I was like, I'm bored. It's quarantine. It's getting real easy. So then I started. Oh yeah, now there's an echo. I hear it. You got to keep yourself.
I have an echo. I
Yeah.
think it's because my TV. 1 second. Okay. How about now?
Oh, yeah, it's still an echo. You got to mute yourself.
Mute myself. How do I do that?
There we go. Yeah, and that's just what it was, man. In 2020, I was just like, yo, it's getting real easy out here. Let me see if I could, you know what I mean? I can help y'all out a little bit. And I think I got on here asking if y'all had any questions for men, and I started answering. But once I started talking to you guys like a lot more one on one, I started getting a lot more empathy for like women, if you understand what I'm saying. I started seeing outside of the story a lot more, and that's kind of how I started doing what I was doing. But yeah, that's the answer to that.
All right. I just wanted to know, but
Nah,
that's about it.
that's just what it is. I appreciate you for getting on though.
Thanks, though.
Sorry. Yeah, nah. Plus the karma, you're right. Y'all know about the karma, bro. That's a fact, bro. Bro. I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. It doesn't matter. Any guy that's out here running game, playing game for real, and doing people dirty consistently over and over and over and over and over again, it's gonna catch up to you. You know what I mean? You're not gonna really get away from it. And that's just what it is. I'm a strong believer. If you put all that negative energy in the world, it's gonna come right back around. So, I mean, after a while, I was just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even worth being how I was for real. I just wasn't even good at it. You know how there's like good players? I was a horrible player. Like I was a horrible liar. I was too blunt. So that's just what that was, man. I was like, oh man, let me get somebody else in here.
Hello?
It was good.
Hi. Okay, so I honestly need some good advice because I'm like confused right now. So I've been talking to this guy, right? We went out like 2-3 times, like everything was fine, everything was good. Yesterday we were out pretty late. I got home at like, not gonna lie, like 1:32. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not sleep with this guy. I know people are gonna start getting weird ideas, but no, we did not. Like, I did not sleep with him or anything. So, we were on FaceTime last night, like when I got home and after you like dropped me off. And basically like he like hung up. Okay, this guy works for like I don't want to like say like personal shit, but
say it. He's a barber.
Okay, yeah, he's a barber, so he cuts hair. And basically he was like, oh, one of my clients is calling me at like 2 a.m. So this guy hangs up FaceTime. I texted him and I was like, what happened? He never called me back. And then this morning he still hasn't talked to me, and he sent me a snap of him in the ER. And then I was like, what's wrong? Like, are you good? And then he just hasn't talked to me for like 6 hours. He broke a finger. I don't know what. Yeah, he like broke his hand.
He broke a finger.
Like, honestly, like everything was going good. Like, I just don't know what happened. Like,
a client called him. A barber client called him at 2 a.m.
My friend's in here with me. She's like laughing.
I want y'all to be absolutely for real with me here.
But why does he act like?
Let him talk.
Okay.
Oh no, come on.
But like we were so good, like, and like there was like
no, you got. Okay.
There were no like red flags or anything.
Hold
on. We had some really fun dates. I'm serious.
We know. All right, so we know so we already know he's capping, right? But that's not the problem. It's not the problem. That's not.
Let him talk.
The problem is that he thinks you're stupid enough to actually believe it. That's where the problem lies.
Bro.
There's certain things that like there's this thing.
The comments are so funny. They're like, "Girl, move on."
Hold on, I want to hear him.
There's just audacity, man. A lot of these. There's something I call audacity, right? The dumber you think the girl you're talking to really is the more of it you're gonna have.
But like, bro. Okay, so like, why
listen to me?
So, like, why do guys, like, fake it? Like, we had some really good, like, like, we have fun together. Like, I really like this guy. I just don't understand, like, he didn't seem like, he just did not seem like the type of guy to be like that, if that makes sense.
I don't think any guy seems like, let's be for real, right? If we're pursuing you and we come across as the type of guy to do it to you, you wouldn't really like us to begin with. So in order for us to get y'all to like us and be comfortable with us, we have to do some sort of line. It's like a job interview. We have to present ourselves in the best possible way in order for us to get you to be really comfortable with us to begin with. That's the only way. So that's just what that is. You said what?
Someone said be fucking for real.
BFFR for real. my girl a fool for real.
Okay, anyways.
Y'all have to remember. Y'all have to remember. To us, it's kind of like a job interview. Like we can't.
Someone said his wife was in labor.
What about the job interview?
We got to put our best foot forward when you know what I mean, when we start talking to to y'all. So that's just what it's never why we do it. It's like I think you guys focus on the why too much instead of like focus on the fact that we did it anyways.
Okay, so like, what do you think this guy's gonna do? Because he hasn't talked to me all day. But like, isn't it weird how like he sent me like ER video, like what, like, and just like doesn't talk to me? Like, what was the point of that?
I don't know, but focus on the fact that he's not talking to you.
So should I just like drop him? Like, if he like wants to like text me, should I just like not reply?
No, you probably shouldn't if he's not talking to you now.
Do you know the answer to that? You know the answer.
I feel like what are you? Yo, niggas be throwing. The problem is dudes be throwing y'all away and bring y'all back in. But y'all aren't yo-yos, bro. Y'all supposed to, once a dude show you his ass, y'all supposed to take that information and run with it. You know what I'm saying? This is how you save your own time, bro. If you were to entertain every guy that comes your way within your lifetime, I promise you, you're gonna have a horrible dating life.
You know like he's different. Like I don't know how to explain it.
No, he's not. She say that about every nigga. Let me tell you something. She say that about she say that about every single. She said about every single one. She fucking capping for real.
Why her friend coming like that?
Bro, she's so mean to me. That's why I had to call on your live because she'd be like.
Because I tell her this shit every fucking day.
I'm crying. Nah.
Yes, my friend is mixed, guys. My friend is mixed.
I'm black and Egyptian.
You're black and Egyptian. Now I'm crying. Friend reveal. I'm crying.
He said friend reveal.
Oh, your
We
ass.
don't look we look crazy right now, but anyways, okay, but like I really like him, so I think if he texts me, I'm probably gonna text him back, but I'm just never gonna see him in person. You know, like isn't that like even?
No.
Oh my god.
Everyone wants to see you. They're like reveal.
In his mind, at some point, he's gonna get what he wants. So,
but like, I'm not gonna give it to him. You know.
If you're willing to text a nigga that's not texting you or talking to you at all, in his mind, So, I mean, if you want to keep wasting your time, by all means, do that. But if you're trying to, but yeah, I'm gonna get somebody else on here, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Nah, for sure. I think y'all forget that the men y'all are gonna talk to are completely okay with playing the long game. Do y'all really believe that the long game like actually affects men? Do y'all believe that telling a man you're gonna wait 7 months is gonna affect them? Let's be for real. Let's be 100% for real here. Like, do y'all really believe that the long game is supposed to like stop what we're gonna do? You think we don't? You think the men that you don't think they talk to other women while we're doing the long game? You don't think that's a thing? You think every girl he talks to is gonna play the long game? Be for real. Be 100% for real. You know what I mean? I'm I'm just putting that out there, man. Let me see who got next.
Hi.
What's good? What's going on?
Not much. I don't really have a question. I just wanted to request to say hi because I'm like a fan of your videos.
I appreciate you, all right? And I appreciate you for tapping in, man.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Get somebody else on here, though. So
Huh?
I gotta
Wait,
get
actually,
somebody...
you know what? No, now that I have you on here, one question. Is it gonna like hurt a guy more if I think I saw one of your videos and you're like, it hurts more if they think that like you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to like block him, would that be a good thing? Would that be a good idea? If I'm like done with him?
I mean, like what? You're asking if it hurts more if you block us or if you don't say anything at all? Is that the question?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it hurts more if you just don't say anything to us at all, like at all.
So I shouldn't block?
I mean, you can if that's what you have to do, but I'm saying to us, from our perspective, it hurts more if you're just not responding to us at all.
Okay.
Now, I
All right.
appreciate you hopping on, all right?
All right. Thanks.
Of course. Nah, she cool peoples. I like her vibe.
Hello.
Hello, what's going on?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm good. Do you think it's possible, for a boy to generally be like the right person but the wrong time?
Wait. I'm so sorry. Repeat that.
Do you think it's possible to be like the right person but the wrong time?
I mean, it's possible, but it's not common.
Because let me tell you the story. So I have this boy, right? And obviously my background, I've lived in another country before. Like I've lived in Portugal before. So like right back there, it's like bad situations, like no money, no nothing. So he's moved over here and we've had like our story. And then all of a sudden he just switched because he started getting close with my cousin. But in my country, it's kind of like, it's not a big deal to be friends with boys and girls. Like even me, I have male friends and they come over, whatever. And then like we have our own family history, like big problems that he doesn't understand. So this is why I say I kind of understand his point, right? So they make it seem like I'm this person, which I'm not. So he knows me, but not to the full extent. And then all of a sudden we started having an argument. And then my cousin made it seem like I was a person that I'm not, right? And then he just switched out of nowhere. But now it's been like nearly 2 years and he still won't leave me alone. And it's not anything sexual or anything, but do you think it's worth like trying?
Wait, cousin?
Like 2 years? No, not 2 years, but we haven't been together, like nothing. But he still won't leave me alone. Like because we're in the same friendship circle, it's obvious that he likes me.
But he hasn't left you alone in 2 years.
No, like it's confusing. Like, we've had our moments here and there, but not too much.
But wait, am I the only one that's actually confused here?
Oh, this is because there's so many things mixed in the story. Like, he got involved in I don't know, because we're in the same friendship circle, so everyone put their 2 pence into the situation.
Uh-huh.
So let's say you have a girl, right?